So, all right. So now I want to commend the CMBA and the leadership and the chairs of this committee, Kendra and Allison and Dominica and everyone who was involved for bringing the Unmind app to your group. This is just astronomically wonderful. I've had the privilege of knowing several leaders within Unmind. My co-owner of our business and husband, Jared, co-authored the study that Unmind produced for shifting well-being in the legal industry. And that was very exciting one-year study that was done. So we're kind of intimately aware of the benefits of this platform. And I personally have been using the platform and got a special introduction, for the purposes of being able to teach on what it offers. So for the next 10 minutes, until 55, I'm just going to walk through some of the features and the way that you can sign up. Then we'll leave 5 minutes for any comments or questions. And I want you to know that I'm available to you. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions as it relates to this session, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll put my info on the screen for you all. And I'm here to support you, no extra charge. So if anything comes up as a result of this session, whether it relates to the Unmind app or the practices that we did, or the personal challenges you may be facing, or professional challenges as it relates to managing stress, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be delighted to get to know you and to support you. All right, so we have our own URL, which is so exciting. clemetrobar.unmind.com. So this is your own internal network. We're going to explore it. I'm going to share my screen for you and how to sign up. And I want to just say right now, Unmind is very serious about privacy, and your bar association is even more serious about privacy. So the way that this app and platform works is when you sign up, it's 100% private to you. The bar association will not receive any data as it relates to you, and Unmind does not store data as it relates to your personal information. It aggregates anonymous data to support the platform in an anonymous way, but there's nothing personal to you that will be delivered either to Unmind, the corporation, or to the Metro Bar. And I want you to know that because this app is very intimate as the platform, and I don't want you to feel that the recording of your moods or the tracking that you're doing, nobody sees that. And there's all these data privacy guarantees. And when you sign up, you'll see that your data is safe. So that's very important. Okay, so let's look at how you sign up. There's 3 easy steps. So I'm going to put in the chat box. Here is the URL for those of you who are old school like me, and you just want to click a URL, or if you want to use the fancy QR code on your phone, either way, you're good. Then what you do is you enter your member ID. That means your Cleveland Metropolitan Bar Association ID number. That's how you get access. And then you click confirm. Now, here's the way it looks when you go to the URL or the app on your phone. It says member number. And again, that just means your Cleveland Metropolitan Bar member number, not your state bar number, your Cleveland Metro bar number. And you put it in and hit continue, and then you'll easily get access to the platform. Now, if anybody doesn't know their member number, I'm told that the fabulous Melanie Farrell, with her email right there, can give you your member number if you don't have it stored anywhere. And if while you're downloading the app or platform on either to your desktop or your phone, if you're having any technical concerns, the support at unmind.com is extraordinarily responsive and can resolve any technical concerns. The Cleveland Bar doesn't have technical abilities with Unmind, but the Unmind, you have a direct representative, and her name is Carly Wright, and she's just lovely. And I've spoken to her personally, and she's your client coordinator from Unmind to the Cleveland Metropolitan Bar. But you can use that email, support at Unmind, and you will get support, any technical support you need. Now, I encourage you, we're all so busy. Since you're on this call right now, I encourage you to just download it to your phone or your desktop right now. Just if you know your member number, or if you don't know your member number, send Melanie that email right now so you can get the process going and store that URL so that you can actually sign up. Once you sign up, I will show you what you're going to see. Okay, so you know what I'll do now? Here's the QR code that you see on the screen is my website if you want to find me. And here's my email if you'd like to Stay in touch. I'm going to walk through the actual Unmind platform, but before I go away from the PowerPoint, I want to give you your CLE code so everyone can listen up. Let's see, let me get it correctly. I am a little dyslexic, so Dominica, if you can help me out and make sure that I say it correctly out loud. So let's see. And I had saved it. Here it is. Okay. I'm so sorry. For some reason, it's not loading. Let's see. That's funny.
I can jump in, Rebecca. The activity code, it's still pending. It's 542522.
Thank you for jumping in. Sorry, I couldn't find it quickly. I should have written it down on a hard, when we use our devices, I just should have written it down on a piece of paper. Thank you. Anyone need it again? Or we all got it down? It's pending though, so I guess we'll make sure that that's all right. And here's my, if you want to take down my website or my email, there it is. All right. Oh, there we go. Dominica put it in the chat. That's perfect. So now let me rotate away from the PowerPoint and go over to, I'm going to share my screen with the actual app platform. Let's see, share screen. Now, can I get a little thumbs up? From anyone who's on camera, can you thumbs up me? Can you see my browser right now? Do you see an Unmind? Thank you so much. Super. Thank you, Dominica. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's giving me thumbs up. Super. So now I want to just walk you through a couple features. Once you sign up, this is what you'll see, whether it's on your app, on your phone, or whether your desktop browser. It's the same interface, just reformatted for the two different platforms. So here you see today, every day, Unmind will give you a wonderful daily boost. It's called your focus boost, and you can listen to it usually pretty short. This one's 10 minutes. If you want to listen on your commute or when you work out, you can listen at the beginning of the day, the end of the day. And then there's these very short well-being boosts that rotate every day. This one is a daily breathing boost. Here's a mindfulness practice, 1 minute. Here is a sleeping boost where you listen to this for 30 minutes and fall asleep to it. So every day, if you just want to, if you're kind of a busy professional, which we all are, and you don't want to have to rummage through the app, every day, see, it tells you good morning. And then you can just do these 3 things and it's different every day. So it's very simple because we don't have a lot of time. If you're interested in being a little bit more adventurous, if you have more time, you can hit this tab, which is Explore. And the Explore feature is very useful if you have some acute issues that relate to well-being and you want to target them. For example, if you're not sleeping well, which is one thing that I'm struggling with. My 4-year-old daughter is having an epic sleep regression and my sleep is just destroyed and it's been really affecting me. So I was so excited to see the sleep feature, and it has lots of different things. Bedtime stories are very interesting. These modules, the science behind good sleep, very encouraging. There's a yoga module before bed. If you have children, you can use them and do them together, and it calms your nervous system. Highly encourage you to explore this portion of the platform if you're having sleep issues. Back to the main, back to Explore. If you're having, let's say, situations where you're trying to overcome a specific challenge. So you come here, overcome. And these are very inspiring. Financial well-being, if you're having some money worries. If you have some specific low mood during the day, you can come over here, manage your mood. Managing anxiety, manage with specific life events, such as an illness, a major illness or a death or an accident or losing a job or even getting a new job, which can be stressful. These are specific life events that you can go to. So many of us said this morning that we were having some general tension and anxiety. So I'll click this tab. And then when you see here, there's a lot of different options: tolerating anxiety, tackling OCD, tackling panic, working with your worry, understanding it, rethinking it. So these are, and new content is always being generated. So if you're having some general anxiety, you can turn, and you can see some of them are longer than others. Some are like a 30-minute, some are 2 minutes. You see how, just depending on how much time you have. Now, some of them are courses. You see this tackling OCD? It's 7 sessions. So you can, and each session is, I think, 20 minutes. So you can say, I'd like to do this course. I'll do it every Monday during my lunch, and kind of get through an entire course. Again, for those of you who want to do deep dives, the content is there. For those of you who want 1 or 2 minute boosts, the content is there. You can really tailor it to your personal situation. And that's the benefit of this well-being app. It's robust. It's not, there's mindfulness there, there's meditation there, but this is not a typical meditation app. This is a robust, comprehensive well-being platform that serves to support you in all of your different well-being challenges, both with work and affecting work, but also personally. Here we have a work tab for those of you who have specific stress as it relates to work. There's wonderful modules, becoming a well-being champion within your organization, working with neurodiversity, shorts on bite-sized well-being issues at work, improving your focus at work, improving your performance at work, some specific work issues, managing stress. I'll click this one. There's some interesting things here. Difficult conversations, overcoming burnout, working with imposter syndrome. So you can see if you have a little bit of time, you can really go deep, but you don't have to. I want to encourage everyone to watch this specific video. When you click the explore and scroll down, this is a 3-minute video from a mother of 2 who's a corporate professional. And this video, it made me very emotional, but it spoke to the power of committing a little bit of time to this Unmind platform and the astronomical effects, the potential that it could have on your life. So when you register, there's today, there's explore, you scroll down, and right there under new releases is this lovely video that's 3 minutes long that will really impress upon you the incredible benefits that are waiting for you if you can donate 1 or 2 minutes a day to this platform in earnest. And it doesn't have to be every day, by the way, but just register for it and engage with it. Do that for yourself, for your own performance optimization, for your sense of building your core professional competency in well-being and stress management, and also just for your personal life. Finally, I'll say the last thing, and then I'll leave it open for questions and comments and thoughts, which is track. Now, you'll see on my tracking, I feel a little embarrassed and vulnerable to expose this to you, but I'm all right with it because number 1, it's a small group, and number 2, I think it's important, that so even a well-being champion who's an expert in this stuff can have off weeks. So when I took my well-being tracking, here were my scores. Low on everything, which is a little sad, but fulfillment low, sleep low, connection low, calmness low, happiness low, health low, and coping low. Now, when I saw this, because I know the robust science related to Unmind, I became a little dejected and especially didn't want to release these figures. Not good for my consultancy business if my own well-being is so low. But then I thought, that's not the case, because as humans, we all go through periods of ups and downs. And I've been facing death in the family and sleep regression and some professional challenges. And so it makes sense that my scores are in these low places, but that doesn't mean you cannot change what you cannot see. So by tracking, and it took just 2 minutes, it went through quick 20 questions that took like 2 seconds each. It was very quick. It gave me these scores. And then I know that I'm not alone. And I'll say this in this way. When I look under sleep, when I see this low score, I can click this. And then there are recommended courses to support my low score. So I can do a deep dive or a simple 2-minute shift in terms of recommended shorts. See this short? That's key. Sleep sounds or bedtime stories, or I can do a deep dive, a course on sleep. In any event, hopefully you won't have low scores in every category. Hopefully you're not facing acute, big challenges that are all over, your personal life, your professional life. So hopefully you have high scores in many areas, but perhaps when you take the tracker, you'll see that your happiness was low, which, so then you can click on it and click specific content related to happiness. So that's why the tracker works. Also, I haven't tracked enough. See the trending data? If I had been tracking over the course of months, there would be a trend there, and that will appear for you, so that you can see how utilizing the science and the modules and the quick shorts in the app is helping improve over time, which is nice because as lawyers, we like evidence and science, and tracking ourselves could be very useful. And I want to emphasize here that your data is not stored. So no one but you sees this, including tracking your mood. So I'll just add, yesterday I was feeling like this, and then today you can say track, let's see, all entries, track your mood, and I can say track here, and then you say, okay, today I'm going to give a big smile. I'm feeling happy because I got to present to you all on the CMBA session. Submit. So there you see, you track your mood, and then it shows your average. So again, you don't have to engage in those tracking features. If it excites you, utilize it. It's free to you. If it feels burdensome and way too much, you have way too much going on, you don't want to track yourself, then just go to the today button and find that content there. So I hope, let me look at the chat box. It looks like we have some questions, comments. Let's see. Let's see. Need to be honest with yourself. Thank you. Sounds like mom results. Oh, thanks, Kendra. Lack of sleep makes everything harder. Yes, that's so true, Catherine. Really appreciate that feedback. So I think that will, if you have, let me show you one other thing. On the app in the corner here, there's a three-part thing, and you can click over to help, and you can get general information. Urgent help will give you a person that you can talk to, and also technical help. So in this urgent help button, you can make an appointment with someone to speak one-on-one if you realize through utilizing the resources of the app that you need acute attention or care. So that's a nice feature under help. You can make a one-on-one appointment. And again, you can reach out to Carly Wright at Unmind through support@unmind.com. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be delighted to serve you. And I'll just put up my information into the, I'll put it in the chat here for anyone who wants to contact. And then if you want to come ask questions in the chat box, either anonymously or come off of camera or mute, be delighted to serve you. And I think that concludes our session. And thank you so much for having me.